right. Whoops. Seatbelts, everybody. Yeah, I got you. There we go. All right, so. One second, everybody. Here we go. Music. Let's do this one. All right, everybody. Let our journey begin. All right, folks. Sunday morning. It's really warm out today. Whoa. But there's stuff in the road. It is Sunday morning. It is 57 degrees. It's warm out. That's as warm as it's going to be, though. By the time we get back to the bakery, it will probably be somewhat lower than that. But it's going to be in the 50s today. But we've already reached our high. It was like 60 when I got up. Load one delivery today, full truck. This is where that house was, back to the left. I haven't really noticed that now. Like, I walk by those houses every day and never really, like, they kind of sat back in the trees a little bit. sleep, so I don't know what that was. We're all good. All good now. looked up the location for for Tuesday's delivery in Pennsylvania, and the shop is a little bit east of Lancaster, so I think it's about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, somewhere in there away. So that looks like, so it looks like Tuesdays. I'll make this delivery on Tuesday morning. It should be this delivery, and then head up there, and then back to the bakery. So I'll probably leave the bakery at 6 and be probably about a 4-hour trip altogether between this delivery and then the supply pickup. I think the weather's supposed to be okay, so that'll be a good day. I am going to take the power cord with me so I can just do the video the whole time. So it's going to be a long trip, but hopefully people can pop in. I think it might be better when people are actually awake. It's quite a bit to expect people to get up this early in the morning to watch me drive. Although you can be watching from anywhere on the planet. Shout out to my international viewers. Starting to light it up. Starting to light it up. We got to come up with a name for that place. Something neighbor. Holiday House. Holiday House. It'll come to me. All of a sudden it'll hit me, and that will be the name that will stick. Better than driving along with no music at all. I looked into it yesterday too, and they do have like little Christmassy non-licensed music, so there are, I can kind of add that to the theme as we go along. Jennifer at the bakery yesterday, and I'm going to sort of do a reveal here. What I'm talking about doing is, I've told her that I would love to like ride along, and sometimes I'm either stopped somewhere or something, and I see somebody. It looks like they desperately need some sort of baked good. So my goal is to hand out cookies spontaneously along my route sometimes. Don't say anything. But so I was looking, and I thought maybe it would be kind of cute if the cookie was in the shape of the van, right? And they do make a cookie cutter like that, and I've seen it. I've done searches in the past where I've found that. So I was talking with her about it yesterday, and then she came back and showed me one that she found. I think it was the one that I've looked at in the past, because it was exactly the one it was the same shape that I saw once before. So I think she ordered that yesterday. So my goal is to have, like, I don't know, maybe a dozen cookies with me at any given time, and like if I want to, I mean, I'm trying to figure out if it's got to be safe, obviously, but I thought about, like, even if I was stopped at a stop sign or a red light, there's a couple red lights that I'm sitting at sometimes where it's a long enough light that I could, I'm not talking about jumping out, but like if somebody was like stopped directly next to me and I had a retractable pole, which I have seen online, they go out like 6 or 10 feet or something, and it's not that long. I mean, it's not, inside the van, it's like maybe 6-8 inches long or something. But anyway, you kind of like, the telescope's out. It's an idea. I roll down my window and just like knock on the window with a little cookie on the end. I don't know. It's still under development. The whole idea is under development. Curtis was still there this morning. My deer. The dead deer of the cow. So I'm becoming sort of emotionally attached to him. I feel a little twinge in my heart when I ride by now, because he's still looking. I mean, he really hasn't had, I guess because he's so close to the road, he's not having any, he's close to the road, but he hasn't been like hit by any other cars. He's like right in the perfect spot for his body to be kept in its best condition. So he's laying there looking toward the road, and it breaks my heart when I ride by. I might have to pick him up. No, he's too big. I think we should guess when Curtis will be buried. Let's think about it. So he's been there. I don't remember the first day I saw Curtis. I have to go back and look at the obituary. No, I don't remember the first day that I saw him there, but I think it was definitely the early part of last week. So it was like maybe Tuesday? Maybe? I think it was at least Tuesday. It might have even been Monday, because I remember thinking I won't see him I won't be able to capture him on the live stream because I don't go by there that day. And that would have been Tuesday. So he's been there at least since Tuesday. When do y'all think he's going to be gone? And he's still laying there. I don't know. Today's Sunday. I'm going to say by next Tuesday, he should be gone. Yeah. Or Wednesday. Let's say by Wednesday. Let's say he might still be there Tuesday. Wednesday morning, he should be gone. And I go by there on the live stream on Wednesday so we can verify. I say Wednesday. If anybody thinks differently and you're watching this video later, just add a comment. There are going to be a bunch of people in here watching me drive, sending me online chats, asking me questions and stuff. This is going to happen. It hasn't happened yet, okay? But I have a lot of faith in this. It's going to happen. I'm going to go back to this moment, pull this clip out. Should make a note of this. What number is it? 26? 25026. I just have 25 is the year, obviously, and then I count up. I figured that was easier than doing a date every single time. And the date is on there anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that it's going to get really windy. So, wow, what's going on? See all these leaves going on? I mentioned that it was like 60. It might have even been like 61 or 62 when I woke up at 2:30. And the temperature it's still, well, it's 58 now. So it feels very warm outside. But as the day goes on, it's going to get a little bit cooler. And then this afternoon, it's going to be super windy. So even though it might be 50 degrees, but I think because of the wind, it's going to feel kind of, oh, here's a good word, blustery. It's going to be blustery. It's getting blustery already. Supposed to be this windy this morning. I don't think. But anyway, back to my thing. So, someday I'm going to have a bunch of people watching me, sending me little messages that I can answer. We can answer questions. There'll be like a little group of us. I mean, I'm not talking hundreds, maybe. It's early, right? So these people are most likely not going to be U.S. people. They'll probably be from Europe. Or or Japan. Because if you were on the opposite side of the earth, it would be evening, right? It would be online. So anyway, so that's what I envision. And every now and then, somebody put a comment. We're going to have a contest. If I don't, not a contest. That's the wrong word. I'm still working on this. See, at least this is giving me time to develop my ideas. Because I don't know what to call it yet, but it's going to be like the thing where a challenge to point out my driving faux pas, shall we say. So like if I don't use my blinker, and you're the first person to point it out in the live chat. So it would be fun if we had like maybe a handful of people in the chat. That would be good. And then if I don't use the blinker, you're the first one to type the word signal. You get a point, and then we'll figure that out as we go. That's going to be one thing. Comments. People can leave, and I'm sure they'll be. I don't know whether I'm glad or not that people are putting comments. Because people are watching, you know. I think, here's what I think happens. I think in the cases where my video is put in the recommended list for somebody, they might click on it, but they might click on it, but they look and they're like, okay, whatever. People are not watching. So like if YouTube cares about how much, with the percentage of time that somebody watches your video, I'm going to lose that category all day long. That means something to their algorithm. They're not going to be sending my videos to anybody because I don't think people watch them for the whole time. I wouldn't expect them to. That's why, like, my goal is to take little clips out of these streams if something happens. Also reminds me, the auto-generated thumbnail that they put on yesterday's video is when I like turn the camera and it's pointing at like that big house that I thought Bob meant when we were talking about the fire. But it's a weird clip. I don't like that thumbnail as my clip. I gotta change that when I get home today. I haven't been changing them. Like YouTube's system grabs a shot from your stream and puts it up there. It used to always be something from the beginning of the trip, but now they're kind of just grabbing anything. day to do it, except for the wind. If you're going to do it today, you're going to do it in the morning. I mean, there's only one more weekend before Thanksgiving, right? Yeah, it's creeping up on us. Next weekend, it's less than 2 weeks away, so we're going to one more weekend. Let me in, let me in! A second. All right, let's call him. What a day. They always do. I just hung up on them. I'm sure they're coming. I will. I'll be right back when they go. This is our thing now. Like they don't. I call them. They don't answer the phone anymore. They come to the door. Let's just start and see what happens. Okay, guys. I'll be back. Stay right there. May drive back. And that's it for the day, man. Today is a short day for driving. Let's move this up. Nobody's coming. I wonder what time they open on Sunday. Is it 7? It must be 7. This morning is just like, I shouldn't say this because I don't want to jinx myself, but it's like one of those days where everything is just happening very smoothly. It's just like flowing perfectly. And that's a good thing. But it's almost too, it just feels like I'm in a movie or something. I don't know what it is about trees. Look, there's nobody on the road. I mean, there's nobody on the road. It's warm. Delivery went well. I mean, you can't ask for more than this. I'm telling you. All right. This is one of those, you got to use cruise control or you could get out of control. You know what I'm saying? We're going to top out at 63. Here we are. Cruising along. It's definitely winter now. Look at the trees. Shed their leaves. Any of those leaves that are still hanging on, they're going to have a challenging day today. As I was driving up to the bakery this morning, after I passed Curtis, and I had that sad feeling because he's still laying there, and I feel like it's time. It's time for Curtis to be taken and buried somewhere. So then I started thinking more about deer in general and how it's a shame that we kill so many of them every year. Their cars. But then I had like a different twist on it. Like, imagine if deer in today's world, the way it is now, like deer running around, you occasionally see them, worry about hitting them with your car. Same exact situation, except the only thing that's different is imagine if deer were like predator animals, right? Like tigers or some kind of what are those other wolves, something that could potentially attack you. Cougars. So imagine that deer were predators. That would put a whole different twist on it, you know what I mean? Imagine how scary it would be driving around. See, like, we wouldn't let that happen, right? Like, I feel like humans, if that started to be an issue, we would figure out some way to get rid of them. And nobody would, it wouldn't be like, you wouldn't have, well, you probably would. I was going to say you wouldn't have PETA coming out to protest killing all the deer because they became predators, but you probably would. You probably would. But, I mean, imagine if that happened. About that. Crazy animals. My dog this morning. It's very hard for me to leave the house this morning because he decided it was going to be one of those days where he got up on the bed and laid on his back with his legs up. I mean, you can't not pet a dog. It's not possible. At least for me, it's not. It's not physically possible to walk past a dog, particularly my own. But probably any, but particularly my own. And if they're laying on their back with their feet up, not petting body rub down. So his day was off to a very good start. He's very happy, very content. I love this road. This is a really cool road. Look at these trees. This is like winter now. These are winter trees. I should take little clips. I don't know. Were they green when I started? I don't remember. I don't remember how green they were. But what I should do is take little, like a 10-second clip of one section of this road. Different trees, right? Summer trees, fall trees, winter trees. Create a clip, stick it out there, boom! I want there to be some productive output from these live streamers. The name of the road is New Wash Road. I don't know if that's Wash short for Washington, but maybe not. New Wash Road. I just learned the name of this road for the first time ever. It is true. It's not just a saying, it's the truth, that you learn something new every day. If you don't, you're doing something wrong. Something, you learn something every single day. Oh my goodness. Alright, now see, this is God saying, alright, enough with you. You're getting a little cocky on this smooth morning stuff. I'm going to give you a couple of hiccups here. Just stop you. There we go. I have to say, I hope Elon Musk is not listening to me, but I'm not a big fan of the look of the Cybertruck. It hasn't grown on me. I'm just not, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm older. I don't know what it is, but the Cybertruck, I mean, I I think they're probably really cool. But I was watching some videos about robots yesterday, and it's a pretty big deal. I mean, advances with robots. And you know, like, there are some people that think their job is safe because AI is, wouldn't be able to do it. I think you have to be careful about being too confident that your job is AI proof. I mean, I do think it'll still be a while. I'll give you an example. This morning, I was like, I know the address of the place that I'm going to in Pennsylvania next Tuesday, right? So I went into AI and I said, most of the time I just use the talking one now. I don't type it all out. So I said, all right, I'm going to give you a path, a journey, and I want you to tell me how long it's going to take to make take these trips. And he comes back. You got to talk steady, or he'll break in and ask you another question or something. You know what I mean? So you do still have to have your thoughts sort of together, or he will jump in and kind of interrupt you and go, well, I need this information or that information, even if you were just getting ready to say it. You just didn't. If you pause too long, he jumps in. But that's okay. So I was saying, okay, I'm going to give you a route, and I need you, when I'm done, I need you to tell me how long it would take me to drive this route. So I said, I'm leaving the bakery, I'm making the delivery here, and then I'm leaving from there and going to this shop, and then I'm leaving the shop and going back to the bakery. What time should I get back to the bakery if I leave at 6 o'clock a.m.? So he thought about it, he came back, and he said like 8 o'clock, which was not right. I mean, I don't know what, it sounded, when he repeated back to me what I wanted, it sounded like he understood, but something went wrong, because when he said 8 o'clock, I said, well, that sounds, I was expecting it to be longer than that. And he came back after that and said, oh, yes, it will take longer. It's the one-way trip is, he didn't give me another time, but so it's still a little quirky, but actually, you know what? Talking to people is quirky sometimes, right? So there's that. I mean, I've talked to people that you never get through, right? So I can't say that's a major problem. But for the most part, it is pretty amazing. So what did I end up doing? I ended up going into Google Maps and breaking it down. I basically did it myself and figured it out with them. So in this particular case, it did not help me, but it's a learning process. I think what I'm going to do is here's what I'm worried about, though. I know that everything that you feed into AI, say to AI, all the stuff that it's learning off of everything that you do, but it's also capturing that information, and I believe it's using it. It's like, you do have to be careful about what you're saying to it, or the information you're providing to it, because it's, I don't want to say it's publicly just going out and sharing it, but it is retaining that information, and it's not super secure. Like if, confidential, it's not confidential what you're saying to it. So I don't know if there's a way to do that so that it is confidential. Because here's my dilemma. What I want to be able to do is take a statement from my bank account, and because normally I would sit down. This is the time of year I'd sit down and like look at my budget and see, and especially now because I just started getting Social Security. Hold on. Yeah, it's weird because he's got like a mix of Halloween and Christmas right now, so it's a little. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet for sure. Anyway, hold on. I think you might lose. So my concern is this. I don't want to put information like, a list of payments I've made over the year, or let's say 16 months, something like that. I think I usually go back 16 months and just look at all my payments. I run through my credit, because I use basically three credit cards. I use American Express for most things. I use one credit card that I carry around with me, and then I use a third credit card for internet transactions only. And I did that because that third credit card, if you're going to have an issue with your credit card information being stolen, it's going to most likely happen. And it has happened to me, but it's usually an online payment that you've made where somebody's grabbed that information. I think it's off the online. So I keep that one credit card so that it's a very low balance available credit. I keep it that way so that if anybody ever got that number, it would, the amount of harm they could do would be limited. Plus, it's easy to just change. So they're my three credit cards. So I would normally grab the history from those cards, plus my checking account, and then start going through all right, where am I spending my money, that kind of stuff. So I think you could do that very efficiently with AI, but I'm not going to do that because that would be putting all of your information into a system that I think other people could look at easily. And that seems, it's kind of unfortunate because I think it would be very helpful. I think it could do a great job doing that. Like you could say, summarize my payments, give me the blah, blah, blah. Is there anything, you could say to AI, is there anything in here, what are the repetitive subscription payments? List them out for me. What are the, show me everything over a certain dollar amount that I've spent money on. What is my payment to the gas line for company? I mean, all of this stuff could be automatically calculated, just thrown in your face. It'd save you a ton of time. But I don't want to do that if I'm putting all of my confidential information in a spot where other people could get to it, I always warn people at work. AI was, when we were starting to use it, sometimes at work, to help, let's say you had to write a reply to somebody's email and you wanted to word it properly or that kind of thing. So we would occasionally use it, but I always warn people, don't ever put imagine you're standing, in front of a large group of people talking about it. Don't assume what you're putting in there is private. So you shouldn't be putting anything that you normally wouldn't share with the public, like account names, numbers, all that kind of stuff, But that's the only problem with it. Well, probably not the only problem, but that's the only one I have with it right now. Oh, that little black cow out there all by himself. He's looking at the other field. He's like, I want to be in that other field. Fence is in my way. This little cluster with the trees is where I never really looked up. It's so funny. I never looked at that house before. Wow. There must have been a car in the garage. The car's all burnt out. It's very odd. I really hope the people got it. I gotta try to look that up and make sure everybody was good. Alright everybody, well, 7 o'clock, 1 hour trip today. Hope you have a great day. I hope everything stays smooth. Today, that's the word for today is smooth. I'm feeling smooth. I really am though. I don't know why. It's a smooth day. Alright, I will see you tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Probably 3 deliveries tomorrow, and then Tuesday is another adventure. See you later.